96.7 The Beat is the voice of DJ Scream and Hoodrich Radio. Moran is here, of course. We got a special guest up in the building. Families in the building. DopeboyRa. Welcome back to Hoodrich Radio.
What's up, my boy? What's up?
What's up, my brother? How you been?
Man, working.
Working?
Working, man. Working.
Give us a little more detail than that. You got
working,
fans,
man.
all right?
Yeah, man.
They have been waiting on you to put out new material and such, so let's get a little more detail.
Yeah, man. Just working still. Same thing with me, just, constantly building my brand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got fans every day. They trying to figure out whether I'm gonna be a producer or a rapper. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, man, I'm in artist development. That's my cop out for everything. I'm artist development. Rapper these days, they don't like art development. Mm-hmm. Art development save you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So please forgive all my mistakes, because it's art development for me. Don't put me on the clock yet.
Yeah. Now listen, this been the hot topic of the week, and I think that you are a very solid candidate to answer this question. Well, there's a lot of lists floating around on the internet. Right?
I'm glad I made this one, boy.
So, but let's keep it as light as possible.
Okay.
Who are the top 5? Let's not even say lyricists. Who are the top 5 rappers out of Atlanta?
Rappers or lyricists?
Let's not say lyricists.
Okay, let's not say lyricists.
There's people that deserve a nod that might not necessarily be lyricists in Atlanta, but they've done a lot for Atlanta. So who are the top 5? Who are your top 5 of all time?
Outkast
or Andre or Big Boy?
Outkast.
I
ain't gonna break them up.
We ain't finna do the yes Jewel. We ain't finna do the yes Jewel.
I ain't gonna break them up. I can't. They can't do that.
If you're
Outkast.
But if you're a New Yorker, you don't say Wu-Tang Clan. You say somebody from Wu-Tang.
Yeah, but they ain't that though. Outkast ain't that. Outkast. And 3 Stacks is 3 Stacks.
Right. So you would say Tribe Called Quest if you were in New York. Right. Okay. All right. Cool. So
for sure. But no, this ain't Outkast and Tribe Called ain't the same to me.
Okay. Cool.
So I wouldn't say that.
So moving forward, you said Outkast.
Outkast number 1. Mm-hmm. Well, let me do this. The Dungeon Family number 1.
The Dungeon Family. So you gonna put Goody Mob? Okay.
Yeah, because they'll take up all 5.
If
we were just keeping it real.
I'm.
Yeah, they gonna beat. Ain't nobody else gonna have a shot.
Okay.
So I just gotta give them in one.
I don't disagree with that.
Huh?
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, they gonna take up everything. It ain't the Dungeon Family number 1.
So let's make them honorable mentions. The Dungeon Family. Yeah, even though there was hip hop in Atlanta before them.
Yeah,
right? We just had.
What I was gonna do was give one from every generation.
Okay, cool.
I was gonna go back to the Shadies and all that, because people want to all have those arguments too. That before my time.
Right.
But
very instrumental.
Yeah, I understand. Mm-hmm. But Outkast, Dungeon Family, Gucci.
Okay. I like
Gucci.
That.
Tip. And all the young boys, they together. You know what I'm saying? they like together. All the young boys like really together, because it's a big switch.
Well, this is the thing.
Everything, and they rules apply a little different.
I feel like the young boys still having a career. Not that anybody's career is over, but they still.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me. Cause I say man, I like Thug. I like Uzi. I like these boys. These boys going crazy now. Mm-hmm. I think they going crazy like no other.
Pastor Troy stood up against Master P when Master P was at his
Pastor
top.
Troy is top 10 for sure.
We actually talked about this last week, me and him in person. He stood up against the biggest rapper in the world.
Yeah, Troy put on.
Georgia on his back.
Troy put on.
Lil Jon is one of our greatest producers. I can't say.
Troy was crunk, and Troy was like a T.I. and crunk mix. And he came at that time. Then they were like, but Tip was coming in. We first hearing that for the first time. Troy was at his prime then. I remember hearing Tip on one of Pastor Troy remixes.
Serious.
Yeah, like Troy was the boy.
Yeah.
It wasn't no joke when Troy come on. Troy was the boy. You got to get at the Troy. But Troy was like a balance of the crunk music and the where the game was going with Tip. I think. You know what I'm saying? All
right, so back to DopeboyRa. Let's focus on DopeboyRa. We're going to do like a whole show on that.
For sure.
All right, so what's your new situation? What's going on with you? And tell us, just update us so everybody can know what's going on.
Man, right now I'm just currently in the street, man, just working these projects. Last year I dropped mixtape series like Dope Sell Itself. Started moving around. It went good for me, man. Still out here working it up, cleaning it up. You know what I mean? Like I say too, bro, I always feel like I'm in artist development. I feel like until you get to where you supposed to be, you in artist development to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's until the masses see you all at one time. You know what I mean? Right now we like growing. Every year we like growing. We got this new fan base. We got this new fan base. So that's how I look at it. So I'm just still growing, building my label, Dope Republic. Just producing, man.
Yeah, when you say
evolving, you know what I'm saying? Turning into what it is I'm supposed to be. So many people don't see me since a kid. They don't know what to think. Right. They don't know, like, is he like, I came out like on Chief Keef level. Like, right. I feel like I was like the first Chief Keef type dude. You know what I'm saying? With all the young dude with me, and we just fighting in every club we go to. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then I just switched into some produce. Like I've been through. I almost been slick. Almost everything you could think of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how I look at my career. But now where I'm at now, really just becoming into a bidding man, coming into like producing these records, you know what I mean? And just networking mode, you know what I mean? Sure. And as well as becoming a better artist too. You know what I mean? I came in the game from Jermaine Dupri, so I feel like he just taught me something for being a producer. And then, like, I feel like Tip just gave me the last little bit I need as a, moving as an artist.
So when your day starts, what's the thing that probably sits on your mind first? Is it going to the studio as an artist to be a lyricist,
being
rap,
a executive,
or is it making beats?
Being a CEO.
Okay, the business.
Being a business man.
Okay.
You know what I'm
saying? That's where you at with it. Okay. Yeah,
I always been there from day one. Just people couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I think in between time I had to showcase and earn my reps or something, so I rap, so I produce. But I think I wanted to be like CEO from day one. I had a crew full of rappers. They just didn't take them. They wanted me, you know what I'm saying? So from then I had to just start playing that game. But I think I always wanted to have a label myself and just be the person that sit behind and just see them through it. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just now getting to that point where I done been around Atlanta enough times, gained enough relationships, build enough, buzz for myself to even start to look into that. You know what I mean? There's definitely levels to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So talk about moving into 2020. What can we expect from DopeboyRa as you elevate and try to take everything to that next level?
Man, I know for my brand, man, I got a very strong like social media brand, online presence. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about staying true to that while we continue to like build our label and build our brand with the clothes, with just everything we do, these beats. You know what I'm saying? The label, the new artists. You know what I mean? I believe that every artist go their own direction. I feel like some people just made to be on the radio all day, every day. I feel like some don't. So whatever it come to, that's what I'm ready to do with whoever. You know what I'm saying? That's my approach to it.
Yeah. When you look at 2019, how do you feel about the emergence and the rise of the female rapper and their dominance?
They won.
They won. And why do you think they won?
They won. They won by a landslide.
Yeah, undisputed.
You know when it be. So I analyze the game like for real. So the streets didn't really win. The women won this year. You know what I'm saying? The melodic stuff still won, but this was mostly a female game this year. It was mostly they got the most coverage, like left and right. Yeah. They won. They put the points up.
You think we'll ever get a female rapper from the city? You think we'll ever get a female rapper to reach that tight in the city from Atlanta?
Then it's gonna be a real game. Then we got to have one.
Cause it's like
we the ones. It come from here. You know what I'm saying? We got to have one. The right one gonna come.
Cause like with all these lists, there was no woman on it.
Yeah, talking about from Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Yeah, the right one gonna come. See Atlanta. Artist development. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a T-shirt now.
Yeah. Artist development for real. Cause ain't not on the music. Everybody come out musically genius, like in Atlanta. They musical genius, but it just adapting from business to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because what happened is when you come out of Atlanta, you straight become a millionaire, bro. It's like you take off in Atlanta, you going up. So the people that come out of Atlanta, only thing that I see is like people don't be ready for the big league for the interviews and stuff like that. They got the music, they got the look and everything. I just think like artist development, even for me, from my understanding, that's why I keep screaming that so much. My misunderstanding come from artist development. That come from people who looked at me and said, he a star. Heard me say, he a star, put him on the radio. And me saying, I ain't ready for the radio. But they like, go to the radio. So you get to see my bumps and bruises along the way. I believe in flawless. You feel me? Why show it if you don't got to? Just be artist development.
That's real.
Gonna be a mixtape. You keep screaming it, man. We're gonna do that mixtape.
Hey, man, for real, man. For real. Cause Atlanta pushing out big artists, boy. No cap. It's going down. Like, for real. The city, we've been doing it for so long, bro.
It's a way of life.
Running on 2 decades of running the charts.
Man, well, I remember when Lil Jon and Yin Yang were going off. People thought that was it. Like, we was at the top of the top then. I'm like, brother, been so long out there, they ain't gonna stop. And these boys too hard these days. They too soft up.
What you think it is in the water in Atlanta that creates
because Atlanta, you got to be hood. You got to be hood. We know each other. Everybody know each other. You come out of port, your whole family coming with you. Everybody got a buzz. Off the rip, you came out the hood, you got a buzz. Now, straight up. Zone 6 gonna rep for Zone 6. West Side gonna work for West Side. It don't matter. Whoever put out a song, guarantee you, he got 50 people who ready to go to the club and say, it's up.
Yeah.
He the one.
I'm gonna flip it a little bit. What's in our water that we keep having such poor luck with sports as the Braves get blown
It ain't
out
time yet.
It ain't time yet. We've been waiting a long time, man.
Yeah.
I've been watching the Falcons for a long time.
You gotta go with the vibe and the ways. See, I keep telling people, man, you know, we on the construction right now. You see all these buildings getting built.
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost there.
I like this.
It's almost there. It's almost there.
So we coming.
See, that's the time where I feel like
the Tyler Perry move is showing that we
we getting
out.
So
we got
2020
after they finish standing these buildings up. By that time, I'm gonna be the real man. I'm gonna come back in here and talk with you.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about this thing. We're gonna have somebody big in the in the sports and all that. It's a timing thing. That's a lot for Atlanta to handle at one time.
Music and sports. We would be too lit.
Yeah, it's just like
Vic and Jeezy that summer, it was too much.
Yeah, it was too much. You gotta earn that. We done earned that. We don't show we could do that. We've been showing that since '96. In '96, we've been showing that. That was our first good look. Then we just keep building. That's just like any other artist. Atlanta, artist development. That's all they doing. We gaining more momentum. They want to build more here. More people want to come. It gonna keep happening. It gonna keep happening. And then when they feel like it's a real major, like New York, LA, then they gonna go out. We gonna get some of them, you know what I'm saying? Some of them high paid players come out here and they go ball. It's a lot for Atlanta, the hoop in Atlanta, bro. Or ball in Atlanta. You could be with the rappers every day. It's a hard thing.
Magic City.
Yeah, it's a hard thing.
I mean, it's true.
It's a hard thing, bro. But it's coming, though. I see all these buildings getting built, bro. That's all I look at.
How you feel about the Tyler Perry situation?
Tyler Perry know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's all taking a turn. It's all taking a turn. That's how I look at it. So when that time comes, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when it all gonna emerge. I think like they just building. Bro. I think they always looked at Atlanta like that since, like I say, '96. And stuff just keep constantly building and building. Man, we done about proved it now.
Yeah. Before we get into some music, man, on your page, man, you got these dope, classic, old school cars, man.
Oh, yeah.
You're bringing them back, man. Tell us a few of your favorite vehicles and how the process that you make them yours and customize them and everything.
Man, I treat them like me, straight out the hood, from nothing to something.
Okay.
From nothing to something. The car can only be what I could be.
Yeah.
If I can't afford the big block, he ain't gonna be no big block. So the car like show you who you is in the hood. You like, that's your stripes. That's your rep. You can't ride no Chevelle if you ain't no big dog. Cause it cost too much to do it all the way right. You feel me? It's a real representation of who you is. What type of money you getting. Everything like that is real breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you ain't having it like that, you ain't just finna ride no Chevelle, big block. That's a certain class. That show your status, a status symbol for sure. And you know, all mine, I done had a Chevelle before. I done had a couple of them before. I still ain't got to do it all the way like I think it's supposed to be done. But I done went through a few of them. I just love the car, bro. I'm trying to bring back the real, you know, the real South feel. You know what I'm saying? To like branding with the South feel, cause you know when they think of like LA. They think of like stuff like that. You think about palm trees. You think about, you know, then you 6 foes. You think about New York, you think how you think, but they really still ain't defined. The strip club ain't the only thing that really define us. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's just the first thing to grab on to, I think. It's so much more stuff that we do in Atlanta. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to, project that when the world looking at my page and stuff like that, man. But I love them cars, bro. I love them cars for sure.
Sure. And gentrification. I want to talk to you about that. The gentrification that's going on around the city, outside of the city. I mean, I'm not going to say how do you feel about that, because obviously it's a positive thing to an extent, but what's your thoughts on the whole situation?
I know my
Even
boy
going back to your hood and seeing that,
Oh, yeah, my grandma neighborhood changing. It tripped me out. I don't know. I don't like it.
You don't like it? Okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
Most people from here don't. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm just keep it real. I don't like it. I don't like it, man.
But it's an inevitable part of
life.
Because we said
it's life. It's life.
Yeah.
It's life. I don't like it because that mean things changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, change. We on the change. That's just what's going on. But see, when I look at my granny neighborhood, bro, and I look at everything, like, I remember kids, how we grew up, all of us outside. Like, I go back, that ain't going on no more. It's really, I think we done ran our run. My grandma 94 years old. I keep asking myself, what do I want out of her? What she have served. She done her thing. You know what I'm saying? All the kids that grew up, it's like, maybe it's time for a change. You know what I mean? We've been riding on stuff for so long, so I ain't opposed to it. It is what it is. It just adjusting to the new, like where we going with life now. You know what I mean?
You agree with the Killer Mike philosophy of buy it up before they do?
Yeah, I believe in that about everything.
Okay.
I'm the person who make his own beats, who make his own
right.
clothes. I've been with the ownership thing. Like, it don't make sense. Or not even necessarily just wearing my own. If he got a clothing line, I'm going to wear his. I just feel like, man, we got to support each other. You know what I'm saying? We ain't big enough to not support each other yet.
Right.
We can compete. I feel like everybody got a born competitor, and we got to compete at the end of the day. But we got to get there first.
True.
You know what I mean? We got to make pay-per-view first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, let's tag team first, get it up to pay-per-view numbers, then we do that. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together more. Then we can say if me and his is better. It ain't even a big enough genre yet. You know what I mean? That's what I was telling people on my page earlier, like from like the street music and just the hustler music. Like, it ain't enough of us. We ain't winning. We can't be going against each other yet. It ain't time for that. It's time for more people to come in. You gotta let as many more like you come in as possible. And then when it get to that point, then you can probably think about it like that.
DopeboyRa, appreciate you pulling up the Hoodrich Radio, man. Give everybody that social media, your website, all that. Introduce your new single for us, too. Yeah,
man, it's your boy DopeboyRa. Y'all already know. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, man. DopeboyRa, DopeboyRa. This Bless the Trap. You know it. Sloan.
All right, Hoodrich Radio 96.7 to be DopeboyRa. Salute.